Hey, it's Brian with Midnight Mechanic. We're going to show you a tool today that is super useful in your shop if you're rebuilding engines or working on cars, and that is an endoscope. This one right here we got on Amazon Warehouse. It was about $25, came the next day. I think it's normally about $35 if you just get it on regular Amazon. You can also get other ones that hook into your phone. I used to have one that hooked into my phone, but it stopped working, so I went ahead and got this one. It's got a screen and a light on the end and autofocus and all kinds of cool stuff. So for the price, $35 is probably the most you'll pay for this one. It is a great tool to have in your shop. So what we're going to use it for today is for our LT1 for our 92 Firebird. Now, it's a basic engine. We don't want to take the heads off. We're just doing a basic cleanup, bearing slap and some new cam in it. So we want to make sure that everything looks pretty good in it. So we're going to pull the spark plugs out, run the endoscope down there, and we can check the cylinder walls and make sure they're not too screwed up or anything that would make us have to do a full rebuild on this engine, which we don't want to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull the spark plugs out. We're going to run this in there and check the condition of the cylinder walls.
All right, so we've already pulled the spark plugs out. These look like somebody had recently changed them, just a little carbon from running, so they look pretty good. So now we're going to take the endoscope and we're going to stick it down the spark plug hole, and you can see what's going on in there. You can see the top of the piston, the cylinder walls. Now we're going to go through all of them, check all the bores like this, and see how we feel about this engine. As you can see right here, this is one of our rear cylinders. That's what the top of the piston looks like all over. I don't know what got in there or if it was a timing issue with a lot of pinging, but this engine is not something that we want to do a quick and dirty and put it in our car, unfortunately. So this is the cylinder that we saw on the endoscope with the little marks in it. Now, it's got little marks all over it, like something got in there. These aren't terrible, but down here on the edges, it got into the ring lands. So we're not going to use this engine. Obviously, it needs a rebuild, and it's a good thing that we saw this before we spent any more time and money on it. So hopefully you see the importance of having an endoscope in your toolbox. That $35 tool can save you hundreds of dollars and many hours on a project. Obviously it didn't work out in our favor, but it sure beats putting this engine in the car, have it break, and having to pull it right back out again. That piston we saw on the endoscope had some damage in the ring lands once we tore it down, so this engine is not going to be good for our project. Not sure what we're going to do with the Firebird yet. We'll have to make some plans, follow along on the channel, and see what we decide on that one. If you have any other questions about anything you want to learn or any tools you want to learn about, post down below in the comments. But until then, don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, follow our YouTube channel, check us out on Facebook, check our other Facebook page out at Third Pedal Engineering, and we'll see you guys next time.